After his huge win at the Royal Rumble, Buzz is ready to address the WWE Universe.
I was recently on a podcast where they said that after I unleashed my inner demon to defeat Bray Wyatt, that I was now the new monster among men in WWE. You can either agree or disagree with that statement, but it got me thinking. If I really want a nickname like that, I have to earn it. Which brings me to Braun Strowman. What better way to become the new monster among men than to defeat the old monster among men and become Universal Champion? So I might be crazy, but Braun, I'm calling you out. Let's find out face to face if I am what they say I am.
That is not Braun Strowman.
No, but he's just as dangerous.
Possibly more.
The new monster among men, huh, Buzz? It sounds like someone's gotten a little full of themselves. Now, I'll admit, you've had some success. But that's because you've had it way too easy under Kurt Angle. Sure, you've had some tough battles, and I've stripped you of your title when you were injured. But Kurt's pretty much been looking out for you the entire time. Well, that all changes now. Because I'm going to personally make sure that nothing on Raw is ever easy for you again. That means no more of you getting to request matches, let alone title shots whenever you want. In case you need a reminder, you don't have that kind of authority. I do. So if you want a shot at Braun Strowman and his Universal title, it'll be on my terms. First, you'll have to win a handicap match tonight versus The Bar.
Triple H is stacking the deck against Buzz.
You tried to stop me at every turn, from the Indies to NXT to SmackDown, and now here on Raw, and I'm still standing. This time will be no different. I'll overcome whatever you put in front of me to become the Universal Champion.
That's great, but you didn't let me finish. It's not going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Because you're facing The Bar and Samoa Joe. And by the way, that match is going to happen right now. I told you I'd never forget what you did.
Buzz has to beat The Bar and Samoa Joe? Ha! There's no way he pulls this off.
I'm going to have to agree with you, Corey. These odds seem truly insurmountable. What's the strategy for Buzz in a match like this?
It's simple. Pray for a miracle.
You gotta believe this one's over. Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Lariat.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
That was the best one I've ever seen. Nailed it.
Cesaro not looking so great right now. I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
Belly to belly! Vicious.
You guys take requests. We're tuning up the band.
Belly to belly. Scoop slam. Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh.
That's going to break an arm.
Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
Beautiful technique.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
He may very well find himself on the wrong end of this decision if he doesn't come up with something quickly.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Look out, look out. This could be it. Is he done? No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Harsh impact.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Oh, watch out. Comes up big with the reversal. This might be it. Oh, my. Sheamus looking a little bit surprised here.
He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Irish curse.
Not done yet.
Again.
How about one more?
And a third by Sheamus. Good grief.
Is it enough, though?
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
That's how you wear down your...
Opponent.
Nasty attack to the neck. What a stomp. Good grief. We've seen this before.
But is it enough to end it? The situation just got real bad for Sheamus.
Boom, right in the button.
nasty impact.
Looks like he's starting to falter. If he's not careful, this could snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's gonna need a change. Oh, and a crash landing.
I'm not sure how much he has left. That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
This may very well be it. Buzz with the easy kick out.
Way too early.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess. Talk about having the living hell beat out of you.
Things are looking dire for Buzz.
Oh my. All but over. If he finds...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Ooh, what impact.
Back inside the ring now.
And the slam.
You guys take requests. We're tuning up the band.
Sweet chin music.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Kick out.
The Swiss cyborg refusing to be shut down.
That's what Cesaro's all about. Oh, what a slam. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Boom, what impact. And he's taken down with authority. I think I felt the ground shake on that one. Here it comes. He's got him. What does Buzz have? This might be it. Oh, my.
Can he finish him off here?
The night could be over for Cesaro. He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2, 3. Yes. Unreal performance. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action. Man, this was great. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. And last but not least, I don't know how, but somehow Buzz did it.
I can't believe it.
Now let's see if Triple H gives him the Universal title shot. Oh no. It's the Universal Champion, Braun Strowman.
I don't think he's out here to congratulate Buzz on his win.
Oh, and look at the punches, teeing off.
What's next?
Oh,
no! Incredible power slam, so much torque.
Triple H looks on with approval as Braun Strowman has sent a message to Buzz that there's only one monster among men in the WWE Universe.
Braun!
Just calm down. You'll have a chance to get revenge on Braun Strowman.
How?
Let me explain. Triple H held up his end of the deal he made with you last week. Since you won the handicap match, you're getting a Universal title shot versus Braun Strowman.
That's great.
There's a catch.
Of course there is. There's always a catch with Triple H. What is it?
You'll also be facing Samoa Joe, The Miz, Elias, and Bray Wyatt in an Elimination Chamber match. All participants will face off in a 6-man tag team match later tonight on Raw.
Am I on Braun's team?
No.
Perfect.
Wow, not one, but two huge announcements by General Manager Kurt Angle. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a contest that could very well see pandemonium break loose.
We have a team led by one of the best talents on the roster today versus Team Braun Strowman. Oh, cannot wait.
This matchup of future Elimination Chamber opponents has produced some odd pairings, to say the least.
Yeah, just think about the history Buzz has with almost every one of these guys.
I think that's exactly why Triple H handpicked these superstars.
With all that being said, it's going to be quite the uphill battle for Buzz at Elimination Chamber if he hopes to walk out with the Universal title.
Where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Oh, continuing to punish them.
From behind. Now with a neck breaker.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
That was a long way down.
Corey, we've talked about 6-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional 6-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same.
Some of the all-time greats in this business utilized the running power slam as a finishing maneuver. None of them had the utter force that Braun Strowman's version possesses.
The running power slam from Braun Strowman shows this mammoth's incredible athleticism and raw power. A lot more than the match could be over after Strowman drops you with that maneuver.
Being put in Braun Strowman's running power slam is like being picked up for a ride in an amusement park that purposely makes a crash landing. There are times during a 6-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in 6-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a 6-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
When we first were introduced to Elias in NXT, he called himself the Drifter. He'd take his music on the road, randomly appear in the audience, and would pop in to compete in matches from time to time. And boy, did those crowds hate him.
Set him up, a Russian leg sweep.
Byron brought up Elias's NXT run. Much like I wish I had seen some shows in Asbury Park. In the 70s, I would have loved to be at ringside during Elias's time in NXT. Those NXT crowds really should have appreciated those glory days.
Good heavens, Cole, you are delusional. I was there for Elias's NXT performances, and he's somehow become an even worse musician with experience. I will say he's become better in the ring once he puts down that guitar that he can't actually play.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a six-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly.
When this guy's on, look out.
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Man, what a slam. Is that enough for the win? And Elias avoids the early pin.
It's way too early.
Oh, look at the elbow. Getting closer now. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Elias got rocked there.
What a press.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here. Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
The monster among men picks his opponent up.
What does Braun Strowman need to do now to remain a factor in this match? He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
To be successful, the offensive style he's relying on tonight...
Ooh, what impact. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Cover, cover. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
How in the world? Harsh impact.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Comes up big with a reversal.
In comes The Miz.
The Miz is constantly on the lookout for backup. His most reliable allies ever may have been Miz Taraj, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas.
Well, the duo did have The Miz's back for almost a year. In fact, they were happy to join The Miz in his jump from Raw to SmackDown.
You guys take requests. We're tuning up the band.
Sweet chin music.
Got all of that one, that's for sure.
He's looking at it. Byron recalled the Miz Taraj's history. And even though there were some hints of dissension, the Superstar shakeup... Is this a preview of what's to come for Buzz in the Elimination Chamber?
This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who despise you. Byron, you should know what that's like.
Huh?
Buzz ducks out of harm's way.
Braun's not gonna like that.
Look out, the monster among men has been unleashed. Thankfully, The Miz got away unscathed.
Because he ran away.
Wouldn't you?
Good point.
If this is what's happening now, imagine what these men are going to do to each other inside Elimination Chamber. How is Buzz going to defeat this man in an Elimination Chamber match to win the Universal title?
How is anyone going to?
Be careful what you wish for. It's a saying everyone has heard 1,000 times, except apparently you, Buzz, because you asked for this. You said you'd overcome whatever I put in front of you to win the Universal title. Well, this now stands in your path, along with 4 other superstars who cannot wait to tear you apart in an Elimination Chamber match. It makes me question your mental health, because only an insane person would wish unimaginable pain and suffering on themselves. Only an insane person would wish to be in a nursing home 50 years from now, unable to hug their grandchildren because of injuries they sustained decades earlier from these hands. But the SWAT team's not out here tonight to protect Braun Strowman from an insane person. No, Buzz. They're here to protect you. They're also here to protect my investment, because I want the WWE Universe to pay to see Braun Strowman end your short-lived career at Elimination Chamber. And finally, they're here to protect your wishes, no matter how insane they may be.
Buzz, I'm not usually a generous man, but at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to grant you all your wishes. Unfortunately for you, it's not going to be like when John Cena grants wishes. No. It'll be much, much worse.
What was that?
It's Buzz! It's Buzz!
What just happened?
He was wearing some kind of metal plate.
He borrowed a page out of Bret Hart's playbook.
So he's the one who's been watching old Nitros on WWE Network.
You think you're clever with the disguise and the metal plate, huh? We'll see if you can figure out how you're gonna survive this to win the Universal title in the Elimination Chamber match. The first 2 entrants will be you and Braun Strowman.
The path to the Universal title at Elimination Chamber just became even more difficult for Buzz.